I was there when Bangar's dominion rolled over the Drizzlewood coast. They killed a lot of people I care about. Almost killed me. Bangar was just an early frost. The first sign of Jormag's winter. We know the true enemy. I won't rest until the dragon's as dead as my friends.
Champion, what's wrong?
It was horrific. Whole villages of innocent people just frozen, mid-step. For hundreds of years to come. I don't know what the Arcane Council intended, but what Jormag's doing, it's obscene.
And it's working. Based on both dragons' energy readings, the balance of power is definitely shifting. The Council? We got what we wanted.
Jormag got what they wanted. We have to put a stop to this.
Perhaps we can persuade the Persuader. Jormag, may we speak?
Anytime, Grandniece. I told you I so enjoy our talks.
What you and Ryland are doing, the freezing of living things, it needs to stop.
Stop? Why?
For one thing, you're using corrupted magic. I don't need to tell you how dangerous that is.
I've been an Elder Dragon for quite some time, my dear.
More importantly, it's wrong.
Wrong?
You're dooming those mortals to centuries of darkness, limbo, who knows what?
I confess I do not.
That's the point. For all you know, they're in pain, tortured.
Their lives are preserved. When they thaw, they'll be in exactly the same condition they were when frozen.
Physically, maybe. But mentally, emotionally, you don't know. You don't care. You need to care.
My dear, I do care. Of course I care. But you've left me with no option.
Me? What do you...
You refuse to help me stop the existential threat my brother poses. What choice then do I have but to shift the balance of power by whatever means I can?
Not like...
Your balance that chains me to an animal. No thought, no reason. Imagine my mind bound for all eternity to that.
The balance is needed.
The balance will kill us all! That's why I need you. You know the prophecy. Only Primordus can kill me. I won't risk taking him head on.
So you want me to do it for you? And if I don't...
Aurene, Grandniece, I only ever wanted us to be allies. Friends. I still do. But I'm not the one putting us on opposite sides.
That was... not reassuring.
No. Timmy, try to talk some sense into the Arcane Council. Maybe we can at least take some pieces off the board.
Why do I get the feeling our lives just got way more complicated?
Do they all go mad? Why do they all go mad?
Commander, it's Jory. Just got word. There was an attack on the Sylvari village of Cathal.
That's Caledon Forest, right? Was it Icebrood?
And Frost Legion. I'm sending an emergency broadcast to anyone near that area. If you can help, just give me the word.
And what word exactly would you prefer?
Canuck. Is that Canuck?
It is Canuck. I couldn't help it over here you need some help near Cathal. Lucky for you, I happen to be in the area.
In the area doing what, exactly?
Well, helping you, I suppose. Don't be long, Commander.
How could you let this happen? Be more specific. You know what I mean. How could you let Ryland do this? Let Ryland? You were there, you heard it all. This was not the plan. The plan? So brilliant. You never even noticed my son was plotting against you? Got me there. I don't have an answer. Maybe I'm losing a step. Maybe I was too focused on creating a future for the Char. You mean a future for yourself? Or maybe I was so busy seeing the stone glow in him, I forgot about the brimstone. The hell is that supposed to mean? You've clearly forgotten yourself. Char don't have sons. Redlock, Krisha knows that. Everyone knows that. Everyone but you. You should have stayed gone. I shouldn't have stayed gone. I should have come back. A long time ago. You think that would have changed anything? Couldn't have hurt. You've been fraternizing with other races too long, Brimstone. We're Char. We don't do regret. We make choices and we own them. Good or bad. We win, we take the glory. We lose, we take the shame. What we don't do is sit around agonizing for years about it. You've forgotten what it means to be Char. Maybe. Maybe you're right.
Ah, Commander. Good timing. Just got here myself.
It feels like it's been years, Canuck. It's great to see you again. I just wish it was under better circumstances.
Lucky for you, my bar for better circumstances isn't what it used to be.
With all these Icebrood around, we need to get the survivors into Caledon Haven. Should be safe there.
Except it looks like the Lion Guard were just as surprised as the Sylvari. No, the Minion of Winds is right up the hill. Would be nice if those overgrown feather dust could pitched in for once.
barricades aren't going to work very well if they're smashed to bits, Commander.
I don't believe it.
Sorry, ran very fast.
Who are you?
Religious Sparrowhawk from the Dominion of Winds. I've been sent to gather aid. We're under attack.
Under attack? By Icebrood?
The frost creatures laid siege to the gate and built a giant wall of ice. I barely slid through before it sealed the path into the city. With me, please! We must break their siege!
We can't allow Jormag to take the Dominion of Winds. Go, we'll follow. Canuck, with me.
Commander? So when your neighbors get attacked, nothing. But when you're attacked, you expect us to pitch in, no questions asked.
If you have questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them.
A masterful dodge. Who else have you managed to pull into this?
They were more like you. Platful, Savard. They're waiting for us at Contra Trading Post.
I'll bet they heard Jory's broadcast, showed up to help, and got dragooned into this mess.
The gates are just up this path. I'll give you a moment to plan. Good! We can use that moss heart to destroy the ice wall. Let's make sure it gets there in one piece.
You seem surprised that we would help you, Caladris. Quite the dim view you must have of your neighbors.
I don't really know my neighbors. This is only my third time outside the walls. Never even met a Sylvari before.
Lucky for you, I've been told I make a wonderful first impression.
Are all Sylvari like you?
My dear, I dare say none of them are quite like me. Most of them share in your naivete. But me, well, my face is basically a map of the world by now.
Seize the moment.
We're with you. Let's tear it down.
Like we're making progress, Commander.
We're getting close! Just a few more good hits and we'll smash that wall to shards! I mean, yes! Good! Everyone, thank you. Commander, Canuck, please join me for a moment. I want to introduce you.
It is good to
Calatrus.
speak with you.
You led the counterattack?
With more than a little help, these outsiders pitched in, and of course the others beyond the bridge.
You assembled this army in what, an hour? How did you convince them?
You asked for help, so we gave it. That's always reason enough. We want to extend...
Behind you! Beyond the bridge!
Well, that's going to be a problem. Want to open that gate so we cannot die?
And risk that thing getting inside? Not a chance.
Then what do? We're trapped!
Those bonfires! You can light your arrows and melt the damn thing!
That'll work. Come on. Slow it down!
Fun story you get to tell your friends in the tavern.
I don't have any friends.
Just another fun story you get to keep to yourself, I suppose. Running out of convenient fire, Commander.
I don't know what to say.
We can start at thank you and navigate from there.
I have to be honest. I didn't expect I'd find help from anyone outside our walls. Not after what I've been told.
State your
There's
business.
much to think on.
Let me get on.
But I can safely say you're not at all like I expected. So, thank you.
The Dominion of Winds faces the same threat we all do. Perhaps there is hope of a stronger alliance between us.
I have little sway over my people. But perhaps if I tell the story to enough Tengu in the tavern...
Opinions will change. Anyone who wants to fight with us just has to say the word. Goodbye, Calidris Sparrowhawk.
You and Kanaka really downplaying this. It's honestly a bit unsettling. Not so much because I think you're wrong, but more because it means you've had to fight these things before. And if you fought them enough to act like this in life or death situations, what have you been avoiding? And why? I'm a messenger. My speed is unmatched, and I know every shortcut through the Eyrie. When they... what did you call them? Icebrood? When they started amassing around the gate, I was sent to find help. I think they knew if anyone had a chance of slipping out before the bridge was lost, it'd be me. And it was. To be honest, I'm not sure how I go back to delivering mail after this. I can't speak for all of us, but my family, everyone in the Great House, thought humans would destroy us. You know, like they almost did with the Char. It was always safer to just stay inside our walls. There's a part of you that knows it's not all true. It can't be. The world's too big. Hopefully I can change a few minds. The way you changed mine. You helped me. I'll not soon forget that. And I'll make sure the Tengu don't either. Farewell, Commander.
It is good to speak to you.
Champion, I have something urgent to show you.
I'm on my way.
Holy crap, Commander! There's been a spike in Primordius' power like I've never seen!
Something's changed. Get back to me as soon as you figure out what.
I can shed some light on that front, Champion. Bram came to see me.
Hear me out. It's my destiny to see Jormak dead. You understand that better than anyone.
I do. But Jormag has much more power now.
Owl said the wild together can direct the full. And I'm the harness.
That's a lot on your shoulders, Bram. And more is at stake.
Which is why the spirits and I are gonna wake Primordus. Get him focused on destroying Jormag, not the world. I just need to know where Primordus is.
Why does that matter? Jormag will never face him voluntarily, unless Jormag is certain to win.
So we force the confrontation. Jormag can't stay hidden from their own twin.
Primordus is a wild beast. There is no directing him.
I'm Norn, Aurene. We're not afraid of beasts. Spirits of the wild will give him all the brains he needs. We will stop Jormag. Help us.
I'll keep watch on you through the mists.
You agreed to that reckless plan?
I did. You'll only understand if you walk in Bram's shoes. Step into the scrying pool, Champion. Bram's journey awaits. I would like to speak with Jormag.
I don't take orders from you.
I'm afraid it's no longer your choice.
The Aurene, the dragon of prisms. Lovely as an ice crystal.
It is nice to finally speak with you.
Jormag, the dragon of ice and persuasion. You worked so hard to get them to wake you. Why? What is it you want?
What I've always wanted, to be free and preserve Tyria.
You whisper to vulnerable minds, turn allies against each other. This one, your voice, you've practically made a slave.
Nothing was done that he did not invite upon himself. These weeks have shown you, I am not the enemy of your mortals. I value this world, Aurene. Perhaps we two are more alike than you think.
I'm the youngest Elder Dragon, but I wasn't born yesterday.
Your fear and focus are misplaced. I am not driven to madness and mindless rampage, like your grandfather. I've hit a nerve. Apologies. We can continue this conversation another time.
Wait!
I will kill that bastard.
I very I much doubt that.
Can't believe I'm about to drop down into a volcano. I'm a snow guy.
There is an open cavern below the lava. I can sense the air currents. That should make you feel much better.
The idea was yours, Erson. Are you saying you're not up to the quest?
Nah, the plan is perfect. Jormag's not expecting us. Bastard's too cocky.
I do love a hunt when the prey doesn't see me coming.
Exactly. Just saying, burning alive wasn't part of my plan.
Good thing you're running with this pack. Channel our energy to push the lava back. I appreciate the ride.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised there's a welcome wagon.
Quests don't get easier the further you go.
I'd say they get more fun. Best time I've had in ages.
Treating one dragon for the other? What if we end up like Ox and the rest? What happens to the Norn if we four are lost?
Hundreds, thousands of us have already died because of these Elder Dragons. Something has to change.
Ram's right. The Norn of Prophecy has lived up to his title and passed every test. Have some faith, sister. In the prophecy and the mysteries. As he said, Jormag is ever overestimating their own intellect.
You certainly know.
Remind me, which of us is revealed for savvy?
Spirits. But I'm an only child.
That sounds more than a little like a lie.
This still seems more like recklessness than wisdom.
The cries of the frozen echo in our minds already. Can you stand listening to their agony for seasons? For centuries?
Oh, I can't. We're giving you our trust, Bram. You'd better stay true.
Honestly, that's the easy part. It's not really good enough to deceive you.
Thanks?
You're kidding, right?
You're kidding, right?
You'll still be able to commune with us, Brad. Being the Norn of Prophecy's worth something. Wish it would have come with wings, though.
You should be so.
Enjoy the drop.
Here we go! Heads up, Flame Brains! Whoa.
Your will is greater than this challenger. Fight! Leave me be!
That's the best you got!
These creatures, Brian. Anticipate its attack.
What have you done? Every creature has a weakness to exploit. This one's no different. Find it.
That's the best you got!
Sense these creatures, Brian. Anticipate its attack.
Every creature has a weakness to exploit. This one's no different. Find it.
Primordus always been this ugly?
Yes and no. Now the infection of magic from dead gods and dragons is etched across his face.
Gird yourselves.
I will lend Primordus the clarity and reason to recognize his own.
Strengthen the spirits of the wild, the fortitude and ferocity to remain ourselves, even within Primordus.
I will tie the spirits of the wild together in our purpose.
Fix Primordus's ravenous hunger on his sibling to end them both.
Wrong. The dragon felt no affinity with us. We were almost devoured. We need a way to anchor ourselves.
You must be tricked into claiming the connection. How do you stop an avalanche, Erson?
You don't. You get above it. Primordus needs a champion. A champion like Ryland. A harness. What if I become like...
Why are you doing this? The attention? A legend? A power?
No. I'm doing it so everyone will be safe. So my friends will survive.
And that is your spirit, Bram Erson. Never doubt your spirit.
Maureen, I know this wasn't exactly the plan, but we will bring the twin dragons together, no matter what it takes. Tell the commander. This is my choice.
Ram, where... Did he survive?
I believe he was able to bond with Primordus, yes. But I'm cut off from him now.
Ram sacrificed himself to protect us all. How could he...
His plan could very well succeed. If Jormag and Primordus are coaxed into confrontation, they will destroy each other.
But what happens to Bram when they do?
It was his choice. We have to respect it. No matter the outcome, we owe him that.
Commander, it's Krisha. What's your day look like?
I'm sure you're about to tell me.
Malice and I reached out to the Omicron. We're spearheading an alliance. Long term.
Is that something they'd be interested in? I mean, with the Flame Legion back in the picture.
It's a new Flame Legion, or a new Char, a united Char. The Omicron are at least willing to hear us out. They're sending Rox as their representative, and I'd like you to join us. A kind of neutral mediator.
I'd be honored. Haven't seen Rox since Dragonfall. It'll be nice to catch up.
We're meeting south of Lion's Arch, Bloodtide Coast. See you soon, Commander.
Jormag, will you speak with us again?
Don't do this. Mortals. Such curious creatures.
Changed since the last time I was fully awake. Yet their lives are still so ephemeral, pitiable.
You look down on them. That's a flaw.
There are some exceptions. I can see why you've bound yourself to your commander.
Not bound. Chosen and reciprocated.
Yes. Yes. Just so, I suppose. I admit, now that I have one of my own, I I understand the appeal of such a partnership.
So Ryland is still with you?
Of course. He's surprisingly easy to talk to, and an excellent strategist.
That's the opposite of reassuring.
It's been months since I awakened, and you still don't trust me.
You raised an army. I'm betting you raise one still.
An army led by my champion, just as you have.
And what do you plan to do with your champion and your army?
Guard the future, and my freedom. I am not the threat, Aurene. Focus your attention on what is coming, not on me.
Frigid Lizard is scared.
Of us?
Not likely. And knowing what it is won't change the fact that they're playing you like a fiddle.
You would know.
Hey, Commander. We'll have to save the reunion for later. Jormek's trying to sneak an Icebrood army into Lion's Arch. Keep pushing back! If they get access to Lion's Arch, it'll be a bloodbath!
You're kidding, right?
Live here. Come on, Commander. Let's pitch in.
May the Six watch over you.
That's a lot of Icebrood. We making a dent at all? We haven't been overrun, so that's good at least.
And it looks like our reinforcements finally decided to show up.
The Safari! They brought bird hounds and plant turrets too! This'll help!
Right behind you.
wisdom.
Rox, on behalf of the Legions, I'd like to apologize. This isn't how I wanted to reintroduce ourselves.
I should have known things wouldn't go according to plan. You invited the commander, after all.
Yes, we really should stop doing that.
I'm right here, Imperator.
You know the Omicron won't shy away from a fight that needs fighting.
We do.
Well, now you're fighting for the future of the Charm, and we can't sit that out, no matter what our elders may think.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Welcome to the good fight.
Everyone all right? Imperators?
We're fine. Looks like they're pulling back. Thank you, Rox.
Like I said, Omicron can't sit this out. But there's something else.
Oh? What's that?
Bonica's first thought was this might be another Imperator vanity exercise like Bangar's All-Legion rally. The more I thought about it, and your moves over the last year, Malice, are you planning to become Connor?
I don't want it. Ash politics are the only kind I care about. I like having equals to spy on. Makes things interesting. We all did our part. The reinforcements didn't hurt either. As always, appreciate the extra paw.
Hey.
Whenever I had to put up with Bangar or Smolder's crap, I envied their simplified priorities. Can't blame them for sticking their heads in the sand when we were tearing ourselves apart in Drizzlewood. But they're here now. That's all I care about. And Rox has always been reliable. I'm glad she's with us.
Aww.
It's not really recruiting. I know the Olmecon take a dim view of the Flame Legion, and now they're back in the fold. The last thing I wanted was a rift between us. Flames changed. The Char have changed. I want them to see that.
Simple, you know? Quiet. Nice. And Frostbite loves it too. Devourers don't usually get to retire. Heard about some of the stuff that's happened since Dragonfall. Sometimes I miss it. Most times I don't.
Carry on.
I heard something about Primordius and the spirits of the wild. Figured I'd give him some space. I'm proud of him, though. Last time we sent letters was a year ago? He was changed. Even then. No. But then, that's the old Flame Legion. Everything I've heard about Ephraim is not that. They're fighting to save this world, and the Olmecon will do the same. So, we'll figure it out.
Hey, Commander. Really hope you're not too busy right now.
Something going on I should know about?
Ephraim's still trying to save the rest of the Flame Legion in Fireheart Rise. He had this whole plan on how to approach them, and bam! Destroyers started crawling out of the old ritual sites.
It's going to be hard to convince anyone to help. Old Guard Flame Legion aren't exactly on our Winter's Day card list.
I say let them burn. It'd be ironic, but, you know, in a good way.
Does Ephraim really think that they'll recognize him as Flame Imperator? That he can convince them?
I think he does. Crazy bastard. Anyway, I called out for reinforcements, but I'm not holding my breath.
I'll be there soon. Can't guarantee this'll end well, though.
I didn't trust you before, and I sure as hell don't trust you now. Give me one good reason not to kill you.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but the Ice Dragon stuck this thing on me. Apparently, I'm its spokes-char.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if Jormag needs to talk with us, they'll find a way to do it, with or without you. Try again.
I know Rylan better than anyone. Better than you, far better than Brimstone. I can tell you what he's likely to do.
Recent events suggest otherwise. Last chance.
My sparkling wit? You'd miss me.
I already miss you. I've missed you for months. The mentor who taught me half of all I know. That Char I mourn. Not you. You, I just pity. What happened to you, Bangar? Were you always like this? Was I just blind to it?
Like what? Blind to what?
The hate. The sociopathy. Flames, you murdered Almora!
She wanted to stop me.
She told you the truth. Time was you expected that. From me, at least.
Everything I did for the Char.
Yeah. You keep telling yourself that, while I clean up your mess. So, Jormak can speak to us through you.
That seems to be the idea.
Does that cut both ways? Say we want to talk to Jormak. We just say whatever it is to you and Jormak hears it?
You're assuming it gave me an instruction manual. I have no flaming idea.
Let's try it. Jormag, Elder Dragon of Ice and Persuasion. I request an audience. I am Krisha Stoneglow, Imperator of the Blood Legion. Will you parley? So it's a one-way thing.
I'm the voice of Jormag, not the ears of Jormag. Or maybe it just doesn't care what you have to say. Destroyers are swarming the Timberlands, Commander. We need to get down there before Ephraim's overrun.
Lead the way, Redlock. Right behind you.
appreciate the help. We need to stem the tide here before pushing to the Citadel. These Char think they're destined to die in the flames they once controlled. Let's show them how wrong they are.
Citadel. I don't believe it. We actually got reinforcements. The dwarves fight with us to rebury the destroyers, take up their alchemical weapons, and take back the bridge. on two fronts! Look out! No killing the big fire guy!
He's a friend! He's not an enemy!
Little fire guys are fair game! question they're all asking is, can you cast aside your hatred? Grow beyond fighting Balefire's failed campaign? They would rather die, but I'm not one of them. And there are others like me. It will take time. But we would rather join the new world than be swept away with the old. Imperator. Commander, when you fight the Twin Dragons, you can depend on the whole of the Flame Legion to be by your side. Seeing Bram like that, are you two all right?
No. Not really.
What Bram did, what he's let himself become. Kid's a warrior.
He's controlling the pure destruction and hunger of the Raging Flame. That's no small feat.
We need him. Is he up to it? The leash he had those destroyers on was shaky.
It was a leash, nonetheless. They came to his call and followed at his heels.
He's running them like a wolf pack.
And what's the cost? We can't let this go on. He's struggling. And he's suffering.
Yeah, he is. For us. For all the right reasons, Commander. Primordus' champion or not, there was heart in Bram's eyes. Haven't seen one speck of that in Ryland's.
Then there's still hope for Bram. You can't undo generations of hate in a day. To many, Flame is still the Gold Legion, unreliable, undependable. Some Flame will refuse to step forward. I have to accept that. And as Imperator, their punishment will fall to me.
Gotta figure it'll be a lot more than some. Old thoughts die hard.
What would you do?
Dunno. But then, I wasn't dumb enough to become an Imperator. That's on you.
I know. No. These are the lands of false gods, dead prophets, and ruinous ideologies. The new Flame Legion will grow elsewhere. We'll find a new home, one less tainted by a reputation we hope to shed.
It's tough to prosper nowadays, but we try. I didn't see you there.
Jormag, we need to...
I've been waiting for you. I can be patient, Oreen. But I hope you'll be quicker to act in the days ahead.
Primordus.
His hunger will grow as he stirs. Destruction is not far off. You and your champion have already seen signs.
You knew this would happen, but you still chose to impose your way, King, and Primordus's on the world.
And you chose not to intervene. Despite your power and potential, you left it to mortals.
It's their world as much as mine. There's nothing to be gained, and...
Oh, little sister. How wrong you are. Careful you don't learn the lesson too late.
So then you kill him.
That time will come, but not yet. My twin will awake, and he will set the world ablaze. Look to that world, Doreen. Very soon you'll have to make a choice, if you're to have any chance of saving it.